So I've got the key and I know where the entrance is, finally.
This'll teach you not to take things that don't belong to you.
Excuse me, I'm trying to quest here. So I headed to Winterhold, did a side trek with the Azura Star quest, and now Ludz's Academy. Yes, I did park my sailboat on land, don't worry about it. Welcome. It's like somebody's been living it up here. Strange potato. I wonder if that's a euphemism. I mean, there was an old game, Wizardry 7, where you find a black wafer, and it wasn't actually a black wafer because you were a medieval people and you were interacting with high-tech people, and it was actually like some sort of key card. I highly recommend better jumping.
Dude, you are such a cheater.
Don't tell me you wouldn't just fly over all this junk.
You're probably right.
So I think I'll just cut to the end to figure out the secrets down here. There it is.
Well, I don't know what they did, but that's progress. Okay. Well, hopefully by the end of this, I can actually understand something. I don't know why this is blank. A large part of me feels like the Dwemer philosophers were just like Michael Sebastian and the Hidden Whimsy. Just as pretentious. But shorter because they're Dwemer. FM Skin. Do I even want to know what that is? Has Gear Spreader put another weird thing in there for me? I'm just not going to take that. Why do I insist on writing in the Nordic language? Well, that's for the viewers. Here we go. Here's some books that I need. Although if I found the academy, I don't know why I would be searching for these books anymore. But I'm sure there's more. What? You're actually going to make me have to open a lock manually? Oh, well, that was extremely easy. I've had a lot of bad luck with locks recently. So, that's good. I do see Gear Spreader spread a note from the Four Shields Tavern. Looks like I'm done here. Need to go back to Michael Sebastian, but I'll look around and see if there's anything else noteworthy. Nope, just a potato. Back to the party area. There was no combat here at all. It's kind of unusual for Skyrim, but that's fine.
Back to most mother.
My god, that's 4 loading screens.
I found Ludz's secret plan to build a university.
Then you have had quite the journey. Let me see. This is amazing. It seems that they actually wanted to build this university, but Kagrenzel wanted to guard it with automatons. But Ludz did not. He wanted peace. I thank you for this knowledge. Please keep the book, for there is nothing I can reward you with. If you are interested in finding out whether the university actually existed, go seek Duns Scotus. He once studied this idea of a Dwemer university. He never found any concrete proof of its existence though, so you might be chasing a delusion. Whatever you choose, I wish you all the best.
Took a side trek here to Illinalta's Deep. Just the highlights.
This one seems like one for you, Damien. The remains might be good for alchemy, though.
The last one died before he could be harvested.
We can't take another villager from the surface so soon. I told you to prepare everything properly. Someone there?
Come on! Our presence. Last mistake. Please don't hurt me! Come on! Come on!
Easy.
That takes care of that.
Oh man. Sailboats. so immersive.
Yes?
I want to find the Dwemer University.
You want to find the Dwemer University? Where have you heard of this?
I learned about it while exploring Ludz Academy.
You sure have seen some places. So you are interested in the ancient Dwemer University, are you? Many scholars dismiss it as a mere myth, but I am among the very few who actually believe it exists.
What makes you think it exists?
I once found an ancient Nordic document near the ruins at Silent Moon Camp. It taught me that the university was led by 3 archdeacons. Each of them held a personal key, and Kagrenfahlz, the architect, held the universal key. In order to gain access to the university, one requires all 4 keys. And I believe I have found where these keys are.
Where are they?
Near Silent Moon Camp you will find a Nordic ruin named the Hypokeimenon. It was allegedly the library of the Nordic philosopher Parmenides. Kagrenfahlz ordained that the archdeacons ought to meet there for 7 days, once every year. They would place their keys and the universal key in a chest there. I calculated that the disappearance of the Dwemer was roughly around the time the archdeacons were having their meeting in the Hypokeimenon.
It's pronounced Parmenides, by the way, based on an actual philosopher.
So the 4 keys should lie in the Hypokeimenon.
I believe so. I will mark it on your map. Here, take this as well. It is a book I once wrote about my discovery. It will help you. Once you have found the keys, return to me, for we still need to ascertain the actual location of the university. But leave that to me. Good luck.
Hey, Valiana's here.
She always parks the thing up against structures. Should be more careful.
Hey stranger, need a ride?
Definitely. You're a sight for sore eyes.
Just heading to the Silent Moon's camp. These dudes must have super senses. I have no idea how they saw me. Or heard me.
You can't love a challenge. Let's see what you've got. Just die already, bastard! Can't wait to I'll damn coward. For this.
Technically, bombs get shot in an arch pattern, so I guess they are archery. Ugh, imagine having 9 health left. Oh hey, that crossbow's an upgrade for my single shot. I keep a multi-shot for, you know, blasted people, and a single shot for being able to aim. Oh hey, you're friendly. That's pretty rare in dungeons in Skyrim.
Who are you?
And we meet again.
Nice name.
It does not matter who I am. What matters is what you are looking for here in this wretched place all have forgotten.
I am looking for the 4 keys that open the Dwemer University.
Why?
I seek knowledge.
Is that so?
Yes.
This is the moment now. Behind you lie the infinite steps of your past, in front of you the infinite steps of your future. We have met before. Right here, infinite times. You have been at this moment infinite times before, and you will be here infinite times in the future. Do you accept this fact?
No, I reject this fact.
So be it.
Well, all right then. I will take all the books. I wonder if there's a patch for this with Legacy of the Dragonborn, because I'm collecting an awful lot of stuff. Also, side note, I kind of wish there was some combat going on somewhere around here. This looks like an old Nord ruin that a bunch of Dwemer moved into. Oh hey, speaking of combat.
Did you hear something?
It's done.
Victory. For now.
That was named. I hope I was supposed to kill that. I know I jumped to the conclusion that everything is supposed to be killed by me in this game, but that's a normal enemy type that doesn't talk to you. Walked around a little bit and figured that one of those levers I pressed opened this new door. He's one of the guys from the books. It's the real Parmenides.
Are you a gloss?
You could say that. What brings you here in my house?
I am looking for the 4 keys of Kagrenfahlz.
You might be heading towards a disappointment.
What do you mean?
Open the chest and you will find out yourself.
So, are you really the soul of the Nordic philosopher Parmenides?
I might be his soul, maybe I am his consciousness, or maybe I am just a bundle of some lost memories. But why should I care? All that matters is devoting one's life in understanding it.
Did you come to a closer understanding of life?
To be honest, no. That is why I refuse to pass over to the afterlife. Some god can wait. Maybe it is an exchange that can freshen my ideas. So I ask you, curious one, what do you think? What is nothing?
Nothing is just nothing, the lack of anything.
But if it is a lack of any substance, Property or state, how could we talk about it?
I don't know. Everything's something, man. Not really. I'm sure this has been discussed, but I just don't remember who came to what conclusion.
Maybe we really can't talk about it, and are we just uttering nonsense?
Then the philosopher is not so different from the common man. But it does seem that we use it often to describe states of affairs. Men of courage tend to exclaim that nothing can put them down. That sentence clearly has meaning.
Nobody blinded me.
Maybe it just begs the question where meaning comes from.
That is a question worthy of quiet reflection. Thank you for the brief exchange.
Justice. Wait, how did I fail the other ones? Well, it says to return to Dun Scotus, so I guess that's where I'm going to go.
Need something?
I think we need to get out of the rain.
I found the key of justice, but the other 3 keys were not there.
That is both wonderful and regrettable news. Wonderful since it clearly proves the existence of Kagrenfahlz. Regrettable because I do not know where the other keys are.
When the cameraman just wouldn't stay in the right place.
What do we do now?
Well, my former students Hannah and Martina were both deeply interested in the matter of Kagrenfahlz. During their study, they investigated the matter excessively. At a certain point, they even started to correct me when we talked about it. They believed they had found the actual names of the archdemons. I never took that seriously, but maybe it is time I should.
So I should talk with Hannah and Martin.
That sounds like the wise thing to do. I do not know where Martina is. She is a wanderer. But Hannah is still in the College of Winterhold. She likes to be as close to knowledge as possible.
Did you manage to find out where the entrance to Kagrenfahlz is?
I have to admit that this issue is more difficult than I had anticipated. I briefly convened with Cancelmo, but he still thinks the university is just a myth. Maybe Hannah can help you with this. But I will continue my research nonetheless. As it seems, the entrance is most likely in Nchuand-Zel. That ruin was always of particular interest to both Ludz and Kagrenfahlz. Anyway, seek Hannah, ask her about the keys, and good fortune on your travels. We will meet again.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
Come on, let's go see this Hannah person.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes?
Dun Scotus told me you might know more about Kagrenfahlz.
Kagrenfahlz, you say? That puts a smile on my face. It seems like ages ago that Martina and I discussed the University of Kagrenac.
I found the key of justice, but I am still looking for the other 3.
Dun's probably told you that they were all lying in the Hypokeimenon.
Yes, he did say that.
He can be so stubborn. The university had 3 archdeans, Agrippa for logic, Aristarch for metaphysics, and Posidonius for ethics. Martina had found all their private residences. Here, let me put them on your map.
Thanks.
No worries, I am more than willing to help you. Listen carefully. Agrippa lived in Solstheim, as close to the cold as she could. Posidonius had a residence in Nchuand-Zel. You might have to talk with Cancelmo to get in. And Aristarch lived in the Sea of Ghosts. We believe he lived underwater, under a glass dome. It will be difficult to find his house.
Dun Scotus believes the entrance is in Nchuand-Zel.
Close. Martin went to great lengths to discover the actual entrance. I know for certain it is near the Valiana mountains. It is in Kagrenzel, the mysterious ruin north of himself. You will have to climb the mountains. Be careful when you enter. It is a wicked place. Here, I will give you a copy of our research. Hope it helps. I wish you all the best. Let me know how your research went.
You know what's really immersive? The fact that Hannah changed clothes. That's what I like about SPID. It has a percentage chance. So it's like they're changing clothes. Now headed to Mark Hearth. Actually, I'll go to Understone Keep because I'm going to Nchuand-Zel.
Dwarves. The lost race of Tamriel.
See, it's Calcelmo.
Got it. Guess we need to go to Solstheim now. Anybody ever been there?
Yep, been there. Let's take the airship.
They're still sleeping. Just gonna pop down there and get it myself.
The keys are pretty easy, non-invasive. Want to let you in on a little secret. I originally played Skyrim when it was new, Legendary Edition, and this past year I've been playing this, and I'm modding it like crazy. This is the first time I've been in Solstheim since I started playing Special Edition.
Look at the plume from Rib Mountain.
Yeah, man. That is insane. Should come back here sometime and sightsee.
Really makes you wonder how bad Morrowind is doing nowadays.
Pretty bad from what Mom said. She went there for her arena tour. Let's go, bitches. Beautiful moon.
I actually pulled that lever and went down the pit and did the little side area that's part of vanilla Skyrim. But I decided not to put that in this video. It'd make it too long. So most of the play up until now has been preparation for this. This is actually like the meat of the mod, this dungeon, which I'm going to get into next time. I know I did a little bit of horsing around, but this is generally a fun mod. Could use a little bit more action, but hey, there's actually a lot of action in the dungeon coming up. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. And next time, hopefully I can get through the whole dungeon. Happy modding.